Hey you guys, it's Ruby back again with all your Las Vegas news and updates for the month of July. We have a lot going on in July. 4th of July fireworks, hotels being sold, land being bought, and lots of construction. This video is sponsored by Rocket Money. More on them later. Before we get started, if you're not subscribed, hit the button below. It's free. You guys help my channel grow, and I can keep making awesome Vegas content, so thank you. Coty will be coming to the Venetian. Coty is America's first and only Korean steakhouse to have a Michelin star. This is going to be joining the other locations that they already have. They have New York, Miami, and Singapore. And so it's going to be really nice to have this one coming to the Venetian. It's not set to be here until 2025, but I absolutely love Korean food and very excited to see this one come into Venetian. Currently in the old Margaritaville space, they have a temporary bar called Anchor's Bay, just in the outside area. And they serve beers and drinks here. But rumor has it that Caesars is going to lean into that concept of Ole Red and build another honky-tonk style location. And they're considering Garth Brooks, which makes sense. He does have a residency coming up at the Coliseum. Ole Red has been a smashing success, and so that is what they're rumored to do. It's a really big space, so I'm curious to see what is to come. And as we reported last month, the last day for the Mirage is July 17th. After 34 years, they will be closing, and we will not be seeing the opening of the Hard Rock for many years. Let's do some construction updates. We went and checked out over by Bottled Blonde, which is next to Ole Red. They have blocked off more of the street there in front of the Grand Bazaar shop, so it's very narrow and tough to walk around, but they have started making progress and breaking ground there. Over by the Link, there is a little entryway that will take you to Disco Show. This is gonna be the new show over at the Link, which was set to open, I thought, this July, but I haven't heard any news just yet. They're gonna have these little doors that can take you from the outside over next to where the Dunkin' Donuts is. Over by Paris and Horseshoe, the balcony rooms for the Versailles Tower are coming along. You can see that the balconies are mostly done. They are still working on that top floor. And they've kind of covered the walkway with just some temporary covering as they try to build the walls up for the walkway between that tower and Paris. No movement at the Vanderpump or Ramsays Burgers, although over by Ramsays Burger space, it does look like they've blocked off most of the Bird Bar's outdoor patio. I don't know if they're planning to leave a little bit of outdoor patio or if this is just to make it easier to walk, but they have blocked that all off, and same with over by Vanderpump. At the Miracle Eats food hall, they have rerouted traffic, so you will be walking through the space and then it will fork off in either direction in the Miracle Mile shops. You can see over where Lobster Meat used to be in the Fat Tuesdays, that's all ripped out. They're kind of mainly doing like the electrical and all of that kind of stuff in there currently, but you can see kind of where the shops will be on each side where the food hall is going to be laid out. Also inside the Miracle Mile shops, a new bar, Blue Martini, is coming. It says this summer, which is like right now. So hopefully that opens soon. This is where the Urban Outfitters used to be. Blue Martini Lounge does already have several locations. There's already one in Las Vegas. They do hookah and drinks and live music. Should be exciting to have another offering here inside Miracle Mile. We will keep you updated on when that opens. Really quickly before we get back to the news, I wanted to stop to thank today's sponsor, Rocket Money. Rocket Money is the personal finance app that helps you cancel subscriptions, lower bills, and manage your money better. So recently I found out that we are paying for a subscription service that I did not even want. They have all these awesome new shows coming out and we wanted to just binge watch a series. So we did a 2-week free trial and then completely forgot about it. And sometimes canceling them can be a total pain, and that is where Rocket Money comes in. I like that you can cancel your subscriptions through their app. All you have to do is click a few buttons and they will take care of it for you. I really like that you can manage your spending by keeping budgets. In college, I used to have a very strict latte budget. I like to keep track of our groceries and see how much we're spending on our day-to-day bills. On average, they have saved their customers $740 a year from unwanted expenses. Go to rocketmoney.com/travelruby or click the link in my description to get started. It is free to download and you can unlock even more in the premium service. Thank you to Rocket Money for sponsoring our video. Let's get back to the news. And we went and checked out all the new things happening inside Rio. Already some big changes. They have taken out a bunch of the older slot machines that were there and replaced everything, kind of refreshed the slot floor. It's looking really nice. Luckily, the new bar and lounge that replaced the old previous like America Bar and Lounge, that has opened. It looks really nice on the inside. There's like old records on the walls. It looks very inviting, and the menu looks kind of like a simple bar eats menu. They have also started replacing the carpet, and I am obsessed with this carpet. I love that they are leaning into the tropical theme. They're not steering away from it. They're not trying to modernize. They're really heavily leaning into it with this wild carpet. And hopefully the new lounge will reflect that. They do have the scrim up for the Lapu Lounge, which is going to be the new center bar right in the front at check-in. Overall, we thought the Rio has had some serious improvements. It was busy in their food hall when we were there, that new food hall that has just opened up recently. And it was a lot more lively than the last time I've been into the Rio, so I'm excited to see how things progress. Happy Leaf is joining the Aria Food Hall. This is going to be kind of your healthy spot. Think greens and salads. Just another nice spot to add into this food hall and keep it really well rounded. Gonna have to check this one out. I still really want to go to Perm Famous. I gotta eat that whole food hall, you guys. I just need to go in there and check it out. In other Wynn news, possibility for the new tower across the street is not dead yet. Across the street from the Wynn is the land that used to be the New Frontier Hotel that imploded in 2007, and the Wynn bought that land in 2017. They have just recently renewed their request for developing the land. They don't think they're going to be doing anything on it until 2026, however, because they are doing some international development right now. Potentially, we're going to have like another Wynn building and tower across the street, which would be really great just to expand on the resort. We shall see what comes to pass. 2 different hotels are up for sale. The Lexi Hotel, which used to be the Artisan, the only cannabis-friendly hotel, is up for sale currently, and Downtown Grand is rumored to be up for sale as well. I really hope nothing changes at Downtown Grand. I love the direction they've gone with this place. I love the offerings they've got right now. Hoping it stays the same under some new ownership. Retro by Voltaggio will be closing June 29th. This was always meant to be a culinary residency, which means that they were only set to be there for about a year. Curious to see what will go in this space instead. This is the old Oriel space, and they have really revamped Restaurant Row over at Mandalay Bay. We just did a video over there. They've added so many great restaurants. Curious to see what will become of this area. The Eiffel Tower restaurant is going to be closed for a good part of July, you guys. It's closing July 15th through the 31st. They are stating that they are updating the kitchen. So I don't think it's a renovation. It's too short of a time for that. They must be doing something in their kitchens. Maybe some maintenance work needs to be done. So if you were trying to make reservations there, you're going to need to look at other picturesque spots. Le Cave is also closed for renovations. This one's going to be kind of a long renovation. They're not set to reopen until late summer. Le Cave is a really nice restaurant inside of the Wynn. We did their all-you-can-eat butler-style brunch, and it was awesome. I'd like to go back and try their dinner dishes. So once it's reopened, I'll have to go and check it out. Prime Steakhouse at Bellagio is also undergoing renovation. In the meanwhile, they are going to be moving into the Picasso space, which I did say they are closing Picasso. We reported on that last month. And so Prime Steakhouse will be taking over that awesome location until their renovation is done. And then hopefully we'll get something brand new over at Bellagio. Fontainebleau has bought the piece of land across the street. So it's kind of just like right next door. There's just a big empty plot of land. They spent a whopping $112 million. The rumor is that they're trying to build like villas or like the MGM mansion to try to encourage high rollers to come over to them from Wynn and MGM and all these other properties. That's what people are saying anyway. Curious to see what they end up doing with the land, or if they're just going to do some expanding, build another tower. Who knows? We will report back when we find more. Okay, I missed this update in June that Resorts World is now charging for parking. They announced this right as our video went out, and it is now going to be only free for elite members and above. However, we did also see that the first 3 hours are going to be complimentary, just like at Venetian and Wynn. At this point, though, the only free parking now left is Casino Royale, Treasure Island, and Circus Circus. Everyone else is charging for parking in some form. It's a huge bummer. Lil Wayne has announced a residency for Zouk and for Dre's Beach Club, so a double residency here. Zouk over at Resorts World and Dre's Beach over at the Cromwell. The MSG Sphere has announced their new headliner, the Eagles. They will be performing 8 shows September 20th through October 19th. David Guetta will be moving to Fontainebleau starting in 2025. He will be performing at the nightclub as well as their day club. From July 4th through the 13th, we still have Dead & Company at the Sphere. Over at the Cosmo on the 12th and 13th, we have Tony Braxton and Cedric the Entertainer. And on July 20th, we have Ron White. Over at Caesars, July 1st, Adele. July 3rd through the 13th is Garth Brooks, and July 24th through the 31st is Rod Stewart. Over at Park MGM, Lady Gaga still has shows the 3rd through the 6th, and Mariah Carey the 26th through the 31st. At T-Mobile Arena on July 3rd, Blink-182 and Pierce the Veil. And on July 13th, we have Missy Elliott, Sierra, Busta Rhymes, and Timberland. Those are great shows. At Resorts World, we do have Theo Vaughn the 5th through the 7th, and Kevin Hart the 12th and the 14th. And over at the Wynn on the 19th through the 20th, we have Chris Tucker. July. I just love the summer. It's my favorite time. It's so hot out, you guys. It is warm in Las Vegas right now. We are experiencing quite a heat wave. Please do dress accordingly, be prepared, drink lots of water, get that sunscreen packed. The 4th of July will be here. For those of you that have never celebrated 4th here in Vegas, it's a great time. During the day, I would definitely hit up a day club, hang out at the pool, but at night, the fireworks will be in every direction you look. So even if you're just out on the strip, you'll be able to see them. Downtown Plaza always shoots them off. But I really recommend a rooftop bar because you'll be able to see fireworks from Summerlin, Henderson. I mean, it's like a 360 view of fireworks. It is so awesome, so I highly recommend that. And that is it for my news in July. Just tons and tons of construction being done. A lot of things in process right now. Vegas is going to look totally different soon. We're just going to have to bear through all of the building in the meantime. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will catch you guys all in our next.